Good morning, crafters, and a warm welcome to Hunky Dory TV. On this wonderful Thursday morning, my name's Dan. I'm going to be your host for the hour. Producing our show today is the delightful Jess. Good morning.
Good morning.
And at the demonstration station, it is none other than Anne-Marie Catterall.
Good morning.
You? I'm all right. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
I'm a touch nervous today, if I'm honest. I'm a little bit of a nervous Nelly.
Okay.
I should let you know about 10:30 whether everything's all right or not.
Okay.
It's GCSE week.
What's he on today?
He is on today. He's on maths, maths non-calculator, and REP, which is religion, ethics, and philosophy.
Oh, he'll be absolutely fine.
He will, I'm sure. It's my son, Ellery. He's 16 now. 16. I was going to say he's my little boy, but he's not. He's taller than me, which is heartbreaking. I'm going to start getting those Tom Cruise shoes. You know, the ones that are like with the really big.
Got more hair.
He has got a lot more hair than I. He's the best of us. Yes, so he's on his GCSE, so I'm a little bit nervous. So I think he's going to text me around about 10:30,
Okay.
and I will let you know.
We will allow that.
How he's. Is that all right? Thank you very, very much. Everyone, how are you at home? I hope you're very, very well. It is Diamond Deals Day. It's Thursday. It's our Diamond Deals Day. We do Diamond Deals in the middle of every month.
Yeah,
don't
we do.
Absolutely. We refresh our Diamond Deals. But first, I guess you want to do our Win It Weekly. So let's take a look at that. Stuff drop. Sorry about that. I'm breaking everything.
What did you just drop?
It was my pen, my delightful pen. Sorry, everyone. Okay, what are we doing? We're doing Win It Weekly. Yes, we are. Look, well, bit of camera work there from Jess. Duo Design paper pads. There are 3 of them here. Would you like to win them? Well, you can. You've got a very good chance anyway. We're going to have 3 lucky winners. If you want to be in with a chance of winning, we need the answer to this question. What is the furthest distance cycled underwater? No, I like a bit of cycling, but I'm not doing it underwater.
You've not tried this yet?
I've not tried this yet. I mean, we live in the northwest, for anyone who doesn't know, in the northwest of the UK. So we live in Preston. We call it sunny Preston. It's not sunny Preston, is it?
It's sunny this morning.
It's sunny this morning. A one-off,
Yeah,
Anne-Marie, may I say.
It's going to rain later.
So cycling underwater, I cycle in the wet a lot, but not necessarily underwater. Is it? Over 4 kilometres, wow, over 7.5 kilometres, or nearly 7 kilometres.
Me too.
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
I'm doing my my non-calculator maths here, you see, and turning it into kilometres instead of metres. Over 4,000 metres, over 7,000 metres, or over 6,000 metres. Which one of those is it? And can we just have a little conversation about the way that we say furthest and yet it's spelt farthest?
I queried that.
Were you not sure?
I was like, this looks weird. It sounds weird.
It sounds, yeah. It's a farthest.
Which is the farthest distance?
Which is the farthest distance cycled underwater. Crazy people.
We're so fancy.
My guess is they're not just holding their breath. They've probably got some kind of scuba diving gear on. I don't know. Let us know if you know the answer. There are going to be 3 lucky winners. So 3 people who get the answer right, and you do need to get the answer right, are going to win these. And we're going to give them away tomorrow, actually. So during the show, near the end of tomorrow's show, make sure that you're watching because it could be...
You.
No one else remembers the National Lottery, just me. Okay, right. Diamond Deals, guys. What's Diamond Deals all about? Well, it's about our fantastic Diamond Members Club. Are you a member? If you're not, you should be. In my opinion. In your opinion, Anne-Marie?
Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely. So we have 2 clubs here at Hunky Dory. We have the Club Hunky Dory, which is free to join. You get 5% off on all your orders just for being a member, and as we say, it's free to join, and you get access to club gifts throughout the year. We also have Diamond membership, and I have it written here, all the good things that you get. So if you're a Diamond member, you get 10% off all products, all full price products, all the way through the year. So you're immediately getting 10% off, which is fantastic. It costs to become a Diamond member, it costs £19.99, but that's for a full year. Listen to what you get. You get 10% discount on all full price products. You know we do reward points. Mm-hmm. Club members get 1 reward point for every £1 spent.
Yes.
Diamond members get 2 reward points for every £1 spent. So they get double reward points. That also means that when we do reward points deals, like where we do 200 reward points or something, they get 400.
Extras, yeah.
Extras because it's double reward points. You get 500 bonus reward points on your birthday. 500 points worth a £5. So you get basically a fiver's stuff.
Free fiver on your
free fiver on your
birthday.
birthday, which is very nice. So that's a fiver's worth already, which is very good. Priority dispatch on all orders. Should we just talk about dispatch for a second? UK mainland dispatch, guys. If you're in the UK mainland, your orders are going out same day. In fact, if you're overseas, your orders are going out same day right now. That is how good the team is. We've streamlined some stuff, and we're managing to go a little bit faster. And it's working. I'm really pleased with it. We seem to have managed to keep up. The orders that are coming in this morning should be going out this afternoon. That's how fast things are working now, and that's what we want to try and stay to. Sometimes we get super busy. We won't be able to stay just to that, but we're trying our best and doing very well. You also get, if you're a Diamond member, a free card collection worth $19.99. So Diamond membership costs $19.99.
You're already earning.
Okay, you get 10% discount on everything.
Yeah.
You get double reward points.
Yeah.
You get a fiver for your birthday.
Yeah.
And you get a £19.99 kit straight away, which is our Time to Celebrate kit. This is fantastic. This kit changes every year.
It does.
It's changing in about 3 weeks' time. So if you... Oh, nice bit of camera work, Jess. If you are... It's snagged again.
It does that one. It gets a bit sad.
If you want this kit, it is currently our Diamond Members Kit. It's only been our Diamond Members Kit, so you've not been able to get this anywhere in the world for the last 12 months. In about 3 weeks' time, there will be a new Diamond Members Kit because Diamond membership renewal takes place, which is quite exciting. Very exciting. So it will be very busy for that. But if you want this kit, if you buy Diamond right now, then you will get this kit. It will be dispatched to you straight away. As we say, we are currently on same day, next morning dispatch, which is fantastic. Just while we're talking about that, we do Diamond deals every month, and that's what we're going to show you today. It is deals that only Diamond members have access to. So it means that if you are just on our website as a guest, or if you're a club member, you won't be able to buy these deals at these prices. They're special prices for Diamond members only. There are some items that are always there for Diamond members only. Two of them I'm going to show you just here. So these are coordinating products for our Time to Celebrate. But they're not only for Time to Celebrate, they coordinate with anything in your card making.
Oh,
really.
yeah, definitely. Okay,
so this is an adorable scoreable pack that all year round, for the last 12 months, Diamond members have been able to get £6.99 instead of £9.99, 24 sheets. And this is a mirri pack that's normally £9.99, but our Diamond members have been able to get it for £6.99 for the whole year, all year round. So those are the sort of things that if you're a Diamond member, that's the sort of thing you should be looking out for, because you've got tons of core colours in here. Grab your mirri as a Diamond member, on deals like this,
yes,
because you
definitely.
can. Absolutely fabulous. Okay, would you like to look at some products, and then we're going to go to the fantastic Anne-Marie and get some demonstrations? Is that a good idea?
Sounds good. Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan. Okay, so first things first. And these are the sort of deals that you'll see with Diamond deals. These are our pocket pads, and we've got 3 different pocket pads here that are all at £2.99 instead of £4.99. Now, I can't do that. I can do the maths. Non-calculator maths, Anne-Marie, that's 40% off if you're a Diamond member.
That's very good maths.
But only Diamond members are going to get these prices. Okay, so we've got 3. We've got the Mystic Moments pocket pad, full of what your class as Mystic Moments.
It's very sweet. Very sweet.
Absolutely, that's beautiful.
This is going to work perfectly with something that Nat's launching today.
Oh yes, Natalie is at Hobby Maker, is she?
She is. She's taking over today.
She's got today's the takeover.
Today is the takeover, yeah. So she's got an amazing new mirri product.
Oh, she's got that one.
Yeah.
Oh, Anne-Marie, that's good. Okay, so when can these people get that one?
I need to speak to Kelly to add it in because it's not on there yet.
I don't think. It on there. Okay. This is your beautiful botanicals pocket. Oh, can I just say something just for a sec? Nat's doing a takeover today. I saw something on Facebook and...
Oh, did you see that?
Did you see that?
Have they got new owners?
Yes. So does this mean Hunky Dory have got new owners then? Because we're having a takeover day on Hobby Maker. Takeover. Unfortunately, we haven't.
You're stuck with you.
You're stuck with me. Well, my mum, really. She's in charge.
She's the boss.
Yeah, she's the boss. I turn up. So I turn up occasionally.
Well, yeah, at least you do.
Okay, beautiful botanicals pocket pad. Guess what's in your beautiful botanicals, guys?
Flowers.
Flowers. AMC,
Yeah.
why are these... I mean, I love hydrangeas.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Why are these so good for card making?
They're just so handy. So think about your little
Handy's the
books,
word.
but just on like a smaller scale. So we're getting multiples. You're getting 4 of each, so you can still do your decoupaging, your fussy cutting, your pyramage, things like that. But they can just make so many quick, simple cards. So for £2.99, you can be making 64 little notelets or little card sets, you know, like little boxes with them in and things like that.
Isn't that amazing? So again, we do mirri mats to match these, so that you've already got them trimmed to the right size. Okay, let's see if we can get some decent flicking going on here. We'll have a go.
They're just
We're winning.
So fabulous. I love this one with the garden visitors. And with our pocket pads, it's quite nice that we can do some more kind of niche themes sometimes, you know, like we wouldn't have a full collection of snails and caterpillars, but we can feature them in here, you know, and we've had some really amazing different kind of themes covered within the pocket pads.
Really, really nice. Of course, you've garden visitors, you've got your butterflies in there as well. Guys, these are £2.99, 64 pages. Size-wise, they're A7, so basically it's half a little book size-wise. But they make for some beautiful, beautiful cards. So if I was to show you this, Anne-Marie, now that from a card making size, is that, just give me a second, guys.
It's a 7x5.
It is a 7x5, well done. So 7x5, so you can see the size of the A7 artwork on there. And again, there's been a little bit of decoupage going on there, a little bit of fussy cutting. But how lovely. And that's one page.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
one page
design.
out of 64, did you say? One page out of 64.
We've probably used a few different pages there to get the decoupage, but yeah.
Okay, so let's say 2 or 3 pages out of 64. That's astonishing. Isn't that brilliant? We've got the bees there as well.
I love that one. Teaming it up with things that you've got in your stash. You know, this is where you want to get all your duo designs, your pattern packs, your mirri, your adorable scoreable, all your dies and your stamps and things like that, and just work everything together.
Again, so this is, because it's paper, it can be quite easy to trim with your scissors. So you can get this sort of decoupage vibe going on.
It's lovely, isn't it, that one? It doesn't even look like a pocket pad, does it?
How simple. No, not at all. But yeah, that was done from a pocket pad, which is brilliant.
So sweet.
Obviously, if you want to, if you don't want to do the decoupage, you can use your nesting dies and you can go with pyramage, which really looks good, doesn't it?
It's fabulous, isn't it?
Again, made with those lovely pocket pads. That's the beautiful, beautiful botanicals. £2.99 on your pocket pads. You've got 3 to choose from, but only if you're a Diamond member. Please become a Diamond member. It's really, really cool. Let me show you some Moonstone dies. And we're going to get a demo with some pocket pads, are we? Oh,
we
brilliant.
are.
Excellent. Okay, we've got 2 Moonstone dies here. We've got Ornate Arch that's at $9.99 instead of $14.99, which creates a beautiful art. I've not got a work sample of that.
It is stunning, this. It works so well with your little book pages, this one. It's like the perfect fit.
That's a little book size die. I mean, that's a supreme size die. It's fantastic.
It's stunning,
You've also got your sentiments there, best wishes, many thanks, and with love, of course. You've got the lovely foliage as well. You've got a what you call a plaque, really, I think is the right word.
Yeah.
Up at the top for you to put your sentiments in. That's going to look absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And this one, doily edge frame. Absolute essential, classic. This is fantastic for framing your pocket pads. It's pocket pad size, so it's the perfect size for use with the pocket pads that we're showing you today. And again, saving a third. So these are the sort of savings that you see as a Diamond member. I'll show you. That's a card that's been made with this doily die. Beautiful.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Absolutely gorgeous. And we've got another one here with the, I think, Bohemian Bliss artwork. Gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? Lovely, lovely, lovely. So it works really, really well when you use it with mirri, obviously, because it creates that fantastic frame. Beautiful, beautiful. That's what we're showing? Oh no, a little bit more. And then we'll go to Anne-Marie. Let me move this to the side. Sorry about that, everyone. Acetate. We like acetate here.
We love our acetate.
So acetate is exceptionally luxurious. Foiled acetate, even more so. Construction weight, so that you can use this for in your construction projects. Put it in front of my shirt and jacket. You can see that it is transparent, but it's got this gorgeous. If I can get it close, can you see gold dots there? Of course, because all foil starts off silver, on the other side, silver dots. So it's completely up to you which you use. Very, very versatile. Dotty Luxury Foil Acetate for Diamond members should be £11.99. There's 16 sheets in here, guys. You get some gold, silver, black, and you get white foil, believe it or not. Should be £11.99. It's £5.99. Look at the white. White's white on both sides, by the way.
Absolutely amazing, isn't it?
Isn't that lovely? Okay, we've got, that's more white. More white. More white. That's silver. So you've got silver with silver on both sides. Look at this. Black as well.
It's such a versatile pack, isn't it? I mean, because polka dot is such a useful pattern for absolutely everybody. You know, male cards, female cards, kids cards. It is just so handy to have.
Isn't that brilliant? Guys, so acetate here, 220 microns this, so it's our construction weight acetate. So use it throughout your card making, apertures anywhere that you want to use it, but this dotty acetate, really, really nice. £5.99. 16 sheets in there for £5.99.
That's a really
only
price.
This month. Your diamond deals stop at the end of at the end of the month. They stop when the new ones go live, and it's always in the middle of the month, around about the middle of the month. So you get about 4 weeks for each of them. Okay. One last thing to show you, and then we're going to a demo. These, honestly, you've picked some fantastic essentials today. Love, 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 love the diamond gemstone studs. Aren't they brilliant? The gold and the silver here. 72 gemstones, and you get them in the 6, 8 and 10mm sizes, so there's a really nice mix of sizes in there as well. Self-adhesive.
Yeah.
You just pull them off.
Nice and easy.
I like to do it with my poker tool.
Yeah, me too.
Anne-Marie,
Sometimes I like to use the little shovel as well.
Yes, the shovel's good.
Sometimes they need a scoop.
£1.99 instead of £2.99, but that is purely for your diamond members, everyone. And we've got some of these Midnight Shimmer. Let me show you these nice and close. Look at the colours. Midnight Shimmer. Beautiful. Sort of twilight colours here. Fantastic. Volcano or Galaxy. I just like to point out, oh yes, they are the right ones, Volcano and Galaxy. So your Galaxy has got sort of your lovely blues, different types of blues and greys that you're going to see up there in the sky, obviously. And your Volcano here, fantastic lava sort of colours. There you go, catching it there. This one there, just catching the light, absolutely beautiful. These are better in real life, and if you like them on screen, you're going to like them even more when you get them in your hands. Look at all the facets on them, gorgeous. £1.99 instead of £2.99. 112 gemstones in each of those packs as well. You can get all of this stuff on hunkydorycrafts.co.uk. That's where you've got to go. It's the only place that you can be a diamond member. It's the only place that you can get these goodies at these prices. Should we go for a demo? Go on then.
Okay, so we're going to use our pocket pads for this one, and we're going to combine two. So we're going to use our botanicals and we're going to use our garden visitors for this one. So what I wanted to do was kind of create like a little bit of a background, because we quite often use these as the focus of our cards and they're the toppers, but I thought, you know what, we can easily use these as a background as well. So I've taken a card blank, so I've gone 8x6 with our tent fold, so it's opening at the top, and I've just created myself a little mark in the middle where the centre point is, just using my ruler and pencil, and then I'm just going to go in with my tape runner, just getting plenty of tape onto the fronts so that we can stick down our toppers. So I wanted that centre point so that I could make sure that these all come in and sit perfectly in the middle, because they're going to overhang the edges. So if we started at the bottom, it wouldn't kind of be equal. We'd end up with that being a full one, but then chopping off quite a bit of that one. So if we create that centre point, which we're going to cover up anyway, so it doesn't matter too much if you still see the pencil line, it's absolutely fine.
Okay, that makes, yeah, that's good sense there. So just to get your centre correct.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Otherwise it would...
So it's hanging off equally
yes.
at the top and bottom now.
Perfect.
And then I'm going to go in again with this one. So they don't quite come to the edges on one side, which is absolutely fine. We'll just trim the card blank down to suit. So you could do your mat and layer as well if you wanted to, but I quite like going kind of edge to edge with this. There we go. So you get that kind of beautiful background on there. We'll just flip that over and trim off what we don't need. So just with my scissors, just running along the edge at the top and just open out and do the bottom as well. You could use your craft knife if you prefer here, but we're just going to take that in ever so slightly, and then we'll just trim down this edge, but I'm going to go to my trimmer to do that.
It's so easy, isn't it? Just using because the card is thicker, it becomes a guide for your scissors. Yeah. And you'd think, Oh, you're doing that. You're either absolutely incredible with scissors, or you'll be cutting into the card. It just works, though, doesn't it?
It just works, yeah, definitely. And then we're going to also use that gorgeous doily dye as well. So I brought in some of our gorgeous, I think it's daffodil yellow, sunshine yellow, some kind of yellow, adorable scoreable, because it just works so perfectly with the sunflowers from both kits.
And you're on matte there, Matte-tastic?
No.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's the
just
OG.
Look it from here.
I know. I think it's the colour.
It's the OG.
Yeah. So we're going to run that through our die cutting machine. So let me just pop a little bit of tape on here. So I'm just using the frame, and then I'm going to bring one of the sentiments as well, because we have got, oh, you brighten my day. That's perfect for this, isn't it?
Thanks, Anne-Marie.
You're welcome.
Guys, need to say, we don't have masses of stock of the pocket pads. So if you want these pocket pads at $2.99 instead of $4.99, it's something I'd grab in the next day or two if I were you.
Definitely.
I can't guarantee that they're going to stay in stock. Some of the other things, we've got plenty of stock, so do not worry. But those, like the gemstones, I've got no concerns on those. It's just that you're not going to get them at that incredible price next month. But the pocket pads, I should imagine they'll go.
I'm just looking for a little bit of gold mirri. We've had a shuffle round down here, so everything's moved. Got to find its new home, because I'm going to do the outer part of my die with the yellow, and then I'm going to use the actual text in the gold. So I'll just pop that on to there, just so it stands out a little bit more as well. So that onto there, a little bit of tape for that as well, and then we can run both of these three together. So I'll just trim.
Ah, good. Yes, so you run them all through together.
Yeah.
That's good.
So let's just grab our plates for this.
I mean, people talking on the, I think it's the YouTube feed I'm looking at, the Facebook for YouTube feed, I think, about shipping and someone saying that we use rigid envelopes for small items. Yeah, absolutely, but we've got some new, quite exciting new packaging coming, haven't we?
Things,
branded hunky-dory, clever tear-off strip, clever this, that and the other.
It's very exciting.
Rather good, yeah. That's going to come in the next, hopefully in the next month or so, for the smaller items. Nice and sturdy as well.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Okay, so let me just
trying to
check.
reduce the use of jiffies a little bit.
Yeah.
And you know, have these sort of craft brown boxes if possible.
Yeah.
I find they're a bit sturdier as well. You know,
do you know what? I think they'd be good for storage as well when you've got your goodies.
Oh, yes.
You'll be able to keep your collections in them, wouldn't you? It would be quite nice for that. Okay, so I'm just going to push
everything together in one. That's a good point.
Yeah. Push this out of here. Let me find a release hole that's actually the die cut and not the waste.
Those scissors, guys, can you see the scissors on screen there? Those titanium, it says titanium on them, it says hunky-dory on the other side, laser etched, don't you know? Unicorn horn scissors.
Yep.
Rather nice.
They are fabulous.
Rather nice. And I saw that they were on offer. When were they on offer? Was it last week?
Yeah.
At 9. Are they no longer on offer?
No, they finished at the end of the week.
How mean. They were on offer at $9.99. If you got yours, congratulations, because they are cracking. It's not just that pair of scissors, you get 3
No,
pairs,
you do get 3. They're just my
really,
favourites. Really, I do like to use the big scissors for putting everything.
We use them at home for everything.
We do.
Literally.
We do. Yeah, we've got.
When we're cooking.
Yeah, we've got.
That's what I'm using.
A set in the kitchen drawer.
Yeah.
Joseph's got some.
Oh, have you, Anne-Marie? That's where they're all going, is it?
Mark's got some because I was sick of him stealing mine.
Yes, it's true. I've got some for the garage because Debs keeps telling me off for. Yeah, absolutely.
You all do it.
They're really good.
You all do it. Okay, so this frame is going to sit perfectly over our pocket pad. It has been designed so that it will do that, and it looks absolutely amazing. It just instantly transforms any of your pocket pad images into something a little bit more fancy.
Or just a framed picture, basically.
Definitely, yeah. So I'm going to use my foam strips to attach this onto here so that we get that little bit of lift.
I think they're a really nice size. I think little books are excellent because you can trim into them. You can you can choose your section of the image that you want. You can reduce the size of them if you want to with nesting dies or with anything that you want, or indeed if you want a large scale card. If you want like mega card making where you've got, because there's 144 images or something like 150 images. 120 is it? Massive, not over 100, massive number of images. But these pocket pads, I think they're a really good size.
They are, yeah, especially if you do prefer to make smaller cards and you don't want to cut into your little books,
But they're not small.
No, they're
Do you know
not.
what I mean? I think
No.
they're just the right size.
I mean, we're going to put this onto an 8x6 card, which, you know,
That's not small.
it's not a small card, no, and you know, it's not going to look lost. And obviously, because they are that bit smaller, you can use more than one image on a card as well. You can kind of double up or triple up. You know, they make really nice kind of triptych style cards. Because again, you can kind of go a little bit of like a long, thin style card. So let me just, that one's being a little bit pesky, doesn't want to come off.
Angela says, Dan, your delivery service is great. My last few orders have arrived so quickly. We're getting better. So, well, I mean, you can't get much better than sending the orders out pretty
Absolutely
much
not.
within 24 hours of receiving them. But that's what we're trying to do, you see. That's what we're trying to get to. But we get there every now and then. Our plan this time is to try and get there and stay there, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
And we send out the hobby maker orders directly from here, and we're sending out yesterday's hobby maker orders today as well.
Fantastic, isn't it?
Which is brilliant, because that's
So
again,
good.
that's what we want to be doing. So we've sort of integrated that so that they're all being sent together at
All
the same
together.
time, which is great.
Okay, so we're going to take a little bit of parchment now because this looks fantastic on here, but it's a little bit busy. And when we put the parchment over there, it just kind of diffuses that background, makes it look a little bit more muted. So it's a great way of using some of your busier kind of images in the background, but also just kind of toning them down a little bit. So if I just trim this down, I'm going to have to trim it a little smidge shorter on her because we trimmed some off the card blank. Yeah, so if we take off another little bit there, that should fit perfectly.
Guys, if you've got any questions for us, pop them on YouTube, pop them on Facebook. I'm going to try and keep my eyes on both feeds and just see if you've got any questions. Let's see if we can answer them.
Yeah.
We don't often
We
get
love
to have
questions.
both you and I together on a show.
We've not worked together for a little while, have we actually?
haven't. So let's see if there's any questions for us, and we'll do our best to answer them. Anything about anything. You know, what's your favourite TV? Anything. I don't mind. Ask us anything, but crafty related, even better.
Yeah, we'll answer most questions. Okay, so we're going to pop this on into the middle of our card. So before I stick my parchment down, because I know that my top is going right in the middle, and I know that it's going to be covered by my topper when I put my adhesive on, I'm going to pop this down first. So just trying to get that kind of central, and then I can turn that over and I can go in with my tape behind that topper, and we know that you're not going to see that because it's hidden. So we can just pop that in the middle there, like that. And then we're going to go to our sentiment to add this on. So let me get my text out of here. Just get that little bit of tape off. As always, when it's gone through the machine, it's gone like mega sticky. Sticking to everything.
Anne-Marie, I am just looking ahead at the next section and the products that you've got. My word, there's some cracking products
There's
here.
some good stuff, isn't there?
Kelly Singleton, Kelly Single Socks, as I like to call her, which I'm sure she finds hilarious. I'm sure she does. Kelly Single Socks, congratulations and well done on your selection for Diamond Deals this month. There's some really good products coming up. Excellent.
Okay, I'm just going to try and gently ease this out because it has. I feel like we need to take the metal plate out of that machine because the pressure is crazy. I'm not sure that that's going to come out nicely without ripping. Don't be troublesome. We might have to cut it again without the metal plate in, because I don't want it to rip. It's just got so much pressure, there we go, on that machine, that it kind of didn't want to let that go. Okay, and then we'll use our dots for this. Let me just get a little bit of scrap just to pop these dots on.
We've got a few questions, Anne-Marie, or people comments here, if you'd like to hear.
Oh, go on then.
Colleen says, Colleen is cheering up today. We will do our absolute best, Colleen. Don't worry. She says, can we have a full day of hunky-dory, please? Well, Natalie is taking over on Hobby Maker, so you kind of are.
Yeah.
If you watch Hobby Maker.
1 till 5.
1 till 5 today she's on. Fiona says, Dan, when are you coming on Hobby Maker? You're a natural behind the camera. Ooh, Anne-Marie, I'm not allowed, am I?
You can for me, but can you make the cards?
I'm not as crafty as Anne-Marie, as I'm sure everybody knows. B, I get too nervous, so I'm sure I won't be on Hobby Maker. But you can catch me here on Hunky Dory TV.
And you did film some content for them last week, didn't you?
Do you know what? Those VTs, they're awful. I mean, like if Jess will say, right, we're going live, that's it, 3, 2, 1 and go, yeah? And you start chatting and it's lovely. And it's all really relaxed and everything. Someone puts a camera in your face and says, right, you need to say something right now, and you're not live, you can't do it.
No.
18 takes.
Yeah, it's horrible,
and you still
isn't it?
think, this is terrible, I don't know what I was saying. But we'll see. Okay, what else have we got? Jackie says, Royal Mail really fast at delivering Hunky Dory orders, which is brilliant. Susan says, I was wondering if Hunky Dory would think about doing wax pencils, please. Wax pencils. Now, we had wax pencils. I'm not 100% sure what wax pencils are, which shows my naivety, so I do apologise.
I don't know if I'm honest. I'm assuming they're like a pencil that's not watercolour, that's like wax based.
Well,
assuming.
Do you remember the ones that we picked up in Frankfurt that I can't remember they're called Colour something.
Oh, darn, that feels like a long time ago.
But the minimum order quantity on them was I think 10,000 of each or something like that. I mean, it was a really, it was like a really, really high number for something that we don't know. So I don't know is the answer to that. So I'm sorry. You can ask your question. We'll do our best to answer them, but I've failed dismally on that one. Faye says, did you enjoy seeing Take That? What a show. You're telling me, Faye, were you there as well?
Faye went quite a few weeks ago.
Did she?
Yeah.
AMC, it was amazing.
Was it?
They were really good. Loved Howard, I thought, was brilliant.
Yeah, it just doesn't have the same vibe for me anymore.
Because they've not got all 5?
Yeah, I don't know. I love Take That. I was one of those people that called the helpline when they spoke.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
I
absolutely love them, and I never got to see them when they were the original kind of set up. But I don't know. It definitely just. I don't know. This time just didn't feel. I don't know. It's weird, isn't it?
But you didn't go to this. I thought the show was really good. Now it's the first one I've been to.
Right. Okay.
So I'm aware that they do it. They put on a good show.
They do.
And they really did.
Ollie Murs is really good as well, isn't he?
He was good. He was good with his Heart Skipping a Beat. That one.
Yeah.
Was his last song, but yeah.
I love Ollie.
Yeah, Ollie was good, but. Honestly, the show that they put on, fantastic. We were in the AO Arena because we're meant to be in the Co-op Live.
Yeah.
So we got moved, so the seats weren't quite as good, but then they came out to, often they come out to the middles or whatever, yeah. So this big bridge came down, they walked out the middle, and then they were like right in front of us.
Nice.
So that was really good.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, I thought it was excellent to say that. If you haven't been, guys, the one thing I will say, 140 quid a ticket. What's that?
That's a lot of money, that, isn't it?
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Whereas you can go to the Eagles for about 40 quid at the minute.
Yeah, I think
you might not want to go and see the Eagles, but
music at the moment is quite expensive, isn't
it?
There we go. So just using that parchment to kind of diffuse that background down a little bit, just helps kind of bring that focus back to our topper in the foreground.
So would you say that you could do the similar sort of vibe with inserts?
Yeah.
Yeah. Same sort of idea.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, because that would give sort of a watermark effect. But that parchment over it is absolutely beautiful, Marie. That's lovely. You brighten my day. Sorry, I was looking there. It's really, really nice card. Thank you very much, Anne-Marie. Okay, shall we repeat our Win It Weekly? Okay, let's do that. So, to be in with a chance of getting these 3 Duo Design paper pads, let me put them there. They're called Duo Design for quite a clever reason, actually. You turn them around and they're different pads because they are double-sided, and running one way they've got one design or one style, running the other way they've got another. So really, really nice. Natural Plant and Gorgeous Grunge. We've got, I'll have to read it off here, Pastel Party and Wonderful Watercolours, and Bright Blooms and Trailing Leaves. You can get these, they're on a 3 for 2 usually, but I think they are at the moment. 3 lucky winners. What is the farthest distance cycled underwater? Is it over 4 kilometres, over 7 kilometres, or over 6 kilometres? Which of those three, A, B, or C? Pop your answer into the comments, either on Facebook or YouTube. You can go to the Hunky Dory Hub and pop your answer in there, and we will pick 3 people during tomorrow's show. We'll say there's no more entries at one point, and when we do, after that, we'll pick 3 people, and you're going to get them sent out. We will send them out on the same day, which I love.
Yeah.
So you'll hopefully be able to craft them at the weekend, if not at the beginning of next week. And as I say, sending things out the same day, that's what we're currently doing with our orders, guys. We are nailing it from a dispatch perspective, which is good. It's what we want to do. This is a bit tricky, this one, because I haven't got a card to show you what this makes.
There's one on my desk. I made one before, just to check that I could
check that you can make one. Well, I don't think we need to worry, because Anne-Marie's going to do a demo of this. No, don't worry, honestly, it's totally fine.
Sure.
Yeah, it's fine, Jess, don't worry. Because Anne-Marie's going to do a demo, so you'll get to see this. What I am going to show you is the sheer volume of stuff that you get in this kit. That's normally £14.99. It's double-sided printed as well, which is wonderful. All beautifully die-cut and gorgeously accent foiled as well. You can see the foil in there on the studio lights. Absolutely beautiful. 24 foiled and die-cut push-pop sheets, but it makes 12 cards because you use 2 of these sheets for each card. I just wanted to show you the colours so that you can see the kind of beauty, because Anne-Marie will choose one of these and make one colour, but there are many, many more colours and different types of colours of flowers in here as well, different types of flowers. Really, really nice. These are gorgeous when they're made. They pop up and you're going to see one getting made. So don't worry that it doesn't make sense what I'm showing you in a minute. This will make 12 cards. You get envelopes with them as well, which is brilliant. And of course you get the inspiration sheet with all of the how-to, but you can indeed save this video. You can go back, watch this video when Anne-Marie has made hers. We'll go to her in a couple of minutes for her to make that. £8.99 if you're a Diamond member instead of £14.99. That's a great discount. I can't do that one in my head. I'm sorry, but Jess will be able to do it for me, I'm sure. You know, I said there's some amazing products. Well, that's one of them on today's Diamond Deals. But when we originally concepted and came up with the idea of Diamond Deals, the idea was that we wanted there to be core items that you guys at home, crafters, love, use, consumables that you will buy. You're buying them anyway. Okay, so you need these things in your life. You need inserts. You need so on and so forth, mirri or whatever. So you're buying them anyway, and I wanted to give them to you at a better price because you're a Diamond member. So does that make sense? So that was always the logic, was that I wanted it to be core key consumables or really popular products. So the next product is one of our most popular products of all time. It absolutely is. We have to remanufacture this all just again and again and again. It's beautiful. It's our Perfect Verses paper pads. Gorgeous, 192 verses. You get them in gold or silver here. 6 designs, 8 of each. There's 24 each of both gold and silver. I'm going to show this. This is Perfect Verses paper pad 1 and paper pad 2. 30% discount. £9.99 normally, £6.99 instead. Now, Anne-Marie, Perfect Verses. Alan gets involved with this a lot, and if you guys have seen Alan on HDTV, you know he's well, a lot of his the poetry that we do is Alan's, isn't it?
Yeah, I think Jen did these though, if I'm honest.
These?
Yeah.
Okay, so listen,
We've got a new
those
contender.
guys are both phenomenal. We've got a new contender for it. But look, age is merely the number of years the world has been enjoying you.
We love using these because they're great for the inside of your cards, but we love using them on the front of our cards as well. So using our dies, using our trimmer, just using our scissors, you know, just cutting these out and using them as kind of like the focus on the front of our card. So like instead of a topper, you'd maybe have this and then embellish it with some flowers or something like that. They're just so handy to have. Obviously you can ink them because they're uncoated, but that foil will resist the ink as well, so you still get that foil shining through. But they're just so handy to have. Honestly, I can't tell you how often we reach for these, like in creative.
I need to just show you this one because we were flicking through. They're called Perfect Verses because they're perfect for use in many, many occasions, if not all occasions. We've got tons of occasions covered. As it says at the bottom, includes birthday, thank you, good luck, congratulations, get well soon, and more. Sometimes it's difficult to write to say the right thing. Yeah. The loss is immeasurable, but so is the love left behind.
It's lovely, isn't it?
That's lovely. always remember you are stronger than you think, braver than you believe, and more loved than you know. Sometimes you just need to hear things like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is fantastic. I will ride out the storm with you, and we can wait for the rainbow together. Brighter days are on the horizon. Sometimes you just need to be able to say things like that.
Definitely.
It's got standard birthday verses that are absolutely beautiful in here, but it's got lots and lots of different verses, including sentimental ones, things that were, messages that you really need to say to give to someone. As Anne-Marie says, trim these out and then do whatever you like with them. The choice is yours, but there's 192 verses in this for £6.99 for Diamond members only right now. We've got another version, which is version number 2. Again, 24 different verses. And again, exactly the same sort of idea and style, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And this really isn't broke. It's an absolute cracking product. Really, really popular. Again, same sort of idea. I'm not going to go through all those, but foil paper pad 2 perfect verses. £6.99 again, and you again get that mix of gold and silver foil in there, which means it's going to work with whatever card that you're making. Okay, perfect verses, one of our most popular all-time products. And I'm sure, that's paper pad 1 and paper pad 2, Anne-Marie. I'm sure one day there'll be paper pad
3
and
4,
and because they're that popular, they're really, really good. I think this is brilliant that you've put this on.
Ooh.
Because we don't do very many offers on this. And do you know why? Because they're blooming expensive.
Yeah.
Mirri is expensive, and we use branded Mirri, guys, so we use the proper stuff. It's not the stuff that you get, which is poor quality, tarnished gold sort of colour, yellowy. It's the right stuff. Okay. This, however, is self-adhesive Mirri. Anne-Marie, cutting dies.
Oh, it's perfect. I should have used it for that little die before. Would have made my life so
It would have
much
made life a
easier.
lot easier, wouldn't it?
Definitely. Yeah, it is perfect for die cutting, even like mats and layers. If you maybe post your cards out and you need something that's a little less weighty than your regular Mirri card, then this is ideal for that, because it hasn't got that cardboard backing. It's just the vinyl on the front.
It is. It's therefore lightweight, but it's got the adhesive already on there, so
Yeah.
it will stick down. You burnish this down. The bray is brilliant for that.
Yeah, the bray is
isn't it?
fantastic. Your little crafty burnishing tool is
Crafty
great as
burnishing
well.
tool,
But think about like home decor projects as well. Sticking it onto like sentiments onto mirrors and glasses and picture frames, things like that. It's going to look fantastic.
Just makes it so useful. Stickables, brilliant range of products, self-adhesive product, exclusive to us here at Hunky Dory. You get 16 of these sheets in either DL size, and the DL size I think is normally, if we can bring it back, the DL size is normally $7.99, but it's $4.99 for Diamond members right now. And you saw the other one. It is normally $11.99 and it is $7.99 for club members right now. 16 A5 sheets in these, in either the gold or the silver. Guys, now is the time to get these. Your diamond deals for Diamond members only. Now's the time to grab them. Anne-Marie, we're going to come to you.
We are.
For
We're
some
going to make
push pop posies.
We're going to make a push pop posy. So you do need to use 2 of the posies to make 1 posy, if you will, 2 sheets to make 1. So what I've already done is push both of these sections out, and I've also pushed out all my little extra embellishments, but I've only taken those off 1 sheet. So there's still all the other ones off the other sheet to go out. If I just bring that back in,
Okay.
you can see there's still loads of extra embellishments. So you can use them all on 1 card, or you can just use 1 and use the rest on other projects if you want to. And what we've done to make it super easy is we've put sections together. So we've got A and A, and it says glue here, stick here. So you're literally going to put your glue on there and you're going to stick it to there. And then you've got B, glue here and fold back, and then you've got a B, stick here. So you're going to stick B to B. So it's super simple. So we're going to go and do the first one first of all. Now, your red liner tape is the best option for this. I left my chunky one on my desk, so we're going to just do a couple of rows of this one. But if you've got the super thick one, is it 12 mil? I can't remember the width of it, but it is so handy for this.
It is 12 mil, so yeah, because there's the original sort of 3 and then there's the 6, but
yeah,
this
the
new
12's
12 mil is
amazing.
brilliant.
Yeah,
for construction stuff. You get that, if you can imagine, 6 mil versus 12 mil, it's double the stick.
Exactly.
It's double the adhesive power, so it's really good.
Okay, and then I'm just going to do the same over here, and then we can stick them both together. So just tape across your glue here section. You do get full step-by-step instructions. And there is a video on the website as well on how to put this together if you do get stuck and you can't find the Facebook feed again. So again, glue here.
Anne-Marie, yeah, I like this idea actually. So Lisa or Kelly, if you're watching, do me a favour. Chocolate brown mirri card, Elaine says. She says, please, 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 chocolate
Do you know what?
brown mirri card.
There was a really nice, like, chocolate brown in the 50 sheets that we did.
Yes.
In that mega buy, so we need to get.
Is that still? Is it all gone?
It's all gone.
It's all gone, mate.
It's
oh
all
my
gone.
gosh.
End of an era, that, isn't it?
End of it, because yeah, that's a shame that that's all gone. Okay, Lisa or Kelly, do me a favour. Can you just send send our Adam,
And Jen, because Jen will have the colours.
Yes, send our Adam and send Jen a little email, will you, just from me saying Dan says chocolate brown mirri card, and let's see if we can get that sorted for you. Okay. Fiona's red liner tape has arrived today. She said the last of the stock she could get her in New Zealand to clean them out. She'll have to be brave and use the stuff. It is brilliant.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, it is so good. It's just brilliant for any kind of construction projects. Obviously, we've got a construction glue as well, but you have to wait for that to dry, so
yes.
It doesn't work for all projects. You know,
this
something
is
like
Instagrip.
this. Yeah, it's just got that instant grab. You know that it's stuck. You know you don't have to leave it to dry, and you can kind of send it straight away. You know, if you need to make a quick card, then it's super easy to do. So once we put our adhesives on those two sections, I put one on my tab as well, and I've just gone ahead and folded all my scores. Now I haven't folded them any particular way, I've just kind of folded them up. So let's start sticking these bits together now. So we're going to start with A. So we're going to literally just fold that over because it's just going to fit perfectly our glue here, stick here section like that. And then this one here, you can see the shape of this. It's got that kind of right angle there. You want to make sure that you're just getting that shape covered up. Like, so we've kind of made that area a little bit kind of muted so that you can see exactly where it needs to go. And you just want to cover that up as best as you can. So you're going to kind of twist it round to get onto that shape. So just bring that one onto there. Like that, and you can see it kind of folds up and it folds out to give you that kind of shape. And then we're going to do the same on this one. So again, just take our tabs off. I'm just going to take them all off in one go, and then I can stick them both together. So A is just going to fold like that, and then our B is going to come around again just to get that shape
perfect
covered there.
I like that it's on there, so it just helps you.
It just makes it so easy, so
because
easy.
It's something that looks complex and looks scary, but actually
it's really
it isn't.
not. It's so easy.
Actually, it isn't. Yeah, which is great.
So easy. So then I'm gonna just take that tab off there, and we're gonna bring these two together. So there's only one way that this can go because there's a tab there as well. So that's gonna stick to there. That's gonna stick to there. So I'm gonna bring these two together first of all. So let me just turn it around so I can get that lined up perfectly. Like that. There we go. And then I'm going to do the same around the other side. And what you want to do when can you see these like kind of rounded sections there? You want to make sure that they tuck in like that, just so that it's nice and neat on the top. So when you bring that tab in, just tuck that little section in like that. Let me just get that bit at the bottom. It's gone ever so slightly too wide. There we go. And just go in and make sure that that red liner tape is pressed down perfectly, and you can see that these will then come together like this. Yay! So it folds flat, but obviously it pushes back up into its posy. And then we've got loads of extra little embellishments. I'll show you on this cam as well. You ready? It's so cool, isn't it?
It's really good.
So cool. So let's get some of these other bits and pieces on, because we've got a little to from that we can pop onto here as well. So let's just pop that onto the front there. And then we've got loads of different sentiments. We've got hello you, sending birthday wishes, have a lovely day. So I'm going to go with have a lovely day for this one. Let me just get some of my little foam pads, because I'm actually going to put this inside my flowers.
Anne-Marie, Barbara has said, any chance of 1mm foam pad strips and circles, please? Lisa, will you do us a favour? Can you pop that in the email to Adam as well? Because it's Adam who looks after that side of
Adam's
things.
Adam's
our foam pad guru, and I'm sure that we can do something about that, Barbara. That is one that I reckon we'll be able to sort out for you.
Super easy, yeah, definitely. Okay.
Will the Forever Lavender card kit be coming back? I'm afraid it's gone. Yes, you may see it down the line. That's the Forever Florals Lavender.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
It's just whether or not, I think it's been a deluxe craft pad, hasn't it?
I'm sure it has, but I would need to double check.
Jen Ken, Lisa, if you can ask Jen Ken to give me a shout about that, we can have a look at that as well afterwards. Rose says, when fussy cutting, what size scissors are best to use? Large ones or tiny ones? Now
Personal
I know what you
preference.
do.
Yeah, it is personal preference. Let me just stick these little butterflies on and I'll show you why I prefer the bigger ones. Because I like that you've got a longer blade, so you're not having to do as many kind of little chops, if you will. So if I just stick this last one on, I'll show you exactly what I mean, because it will make more sense. There we go. So we've got those butterflies on there now as well. We've got that little bow, and then we have our little to and from there as well. So let me just grab something that we can fussy cut. I'll just do something off here. So because you've got such a long blade on these, what you can find is if you've got a smaller pair of scissors, you end up doing lots of little cuts,
which can be jerky.
Which can be jerky. It can leave you with kind of jagged edges. Whereas if you've got a longer blade, we can do such a much bigger area without having to kind of open the scissors again, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Okay. So which gives you a chance of having a slightly jaggedy edge. So you're reducing the potential for jaggedy edges to 1 or 2, right?
Yeah. So it is just personal preference. Obviously, I don't know if I've got them all in here. Oh, these ones as well. These are good for fussy cutting because they've still got that long blade, so they're not much smaller than this one. But I just like the comfort of these ones.
Well, the comfort is really, really important.
Yeah.
So I bought some nail scissors from Boots last night. Yeah?
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Was this after you stole Kelly's scissors off a desk?
Kelly's scissors off the desk to use. Because obviously if you're doing this, you've got to have like trim your nails. Do you know what I mean? So I went and bought some nail scissors, right? And by the time I finished using them last night, I had like a line here that really sore. Because they sort of grip into you. It's horrible. They're too small for my fingers.
All the scissors are comfortable because they've all got that kind of soft grip inside the handle, so they are all comfortable, but it's just how you prefer to hold your scissors. I like these ones as well for like kind of fabric because they've got that straight edge along the bottom. If you're cutting fabric, you get a really nice straight edge along the desk as well.
Well, they are traditional fabric scissors, aren't they? But actually, we found that they've been fantastic for paper craft. So it completely it depends.
This is why
on
you need 2 sets because you can't mix and match those.
Okay, horses for courses, right? Yes. So
paper for paper, fabric for fabric.
Okay, makes perfect sense, Anne-Marie. Thank you for letting us know, guys. I hope you're enjoying the show. I certainly am today. I'm having a lot of fun, and it's diamond deals. So if you're a diamond member, you can get hold of these deals, but you do need to be a diamond member with us here at Hunky Dory to be able to get these incredible deals. It's £19.99 for a whole year's worth of membership. Runs for 365 days from whatever day you. In fact, that's a little bit of a porky pie. It runs for slightly longer than 365 days because we don't do that thing where you go, right, we turn you off immediately because you might not renew like exactly to the day. So we always leave it a week or 2. Does that make sense? So you get a little bit longer. Does that make sense? But you get 365 days added on. Now you can rejoin Diamond, or you can get another 365 days at any given time, and it adds another 365 days. It doesn't. So if you renewed early, let's say, you wouldn't lose out at any time. You get a full year added on to your Diamond subscription, which is fantastic. £19.99, but you get a £19.99 kit free straight away shipped to you. You also get £5 worth of reward points added to your account on your birthday. As long as you put your birthday in on the website, you get that. You get double reward points. You get 10% off all products, in all full price products on the website, across the website, and that includes brand new launches.
Yeah.
So it's everything. It's as soon as something's launched, if you buy it, it's 10% cheaper.
Yeah,
which
even
is
on
fantastic.
like the new like bundles that we do. You know, like if it's a
if it's
a new
bundle,
launch, like an Ultimate Collection,
yes,
like bundle,
you
can still get it
do.
off that as well. So it's
So if you
worth
buy
it.
the Ultimate Bundle that already is already discounted,
Yeah.
let's say that it's 40 quid's worth, 50 quid's worth of stuff for 40 quid,
Yeah.
then you would only be paying 36.
Yeah.
Because
So
you
when we
get
do-
10% off.
When we do them when they're $29.97, I think it's like $26.97 it comes down to.
That's fantastic.
Crazy, isn't it?
Okay, so diamond deals, guys. You can only get these if you're a diamond member. The new diamond gift for those of you, and I know there's lots and lots of people who are waiting because we have so many. I think about half of our diamond members or more all have kind of a renewal date that's coming up in about 3 or 4 weeks,
Yeah.
3 weeks, something like that. The new kit will come out in about 3 weeks or so. I have seen it.
I have seen it.
You have seen it.
Beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's different than this kit. It's very, very beautiful. If you want this current kit, don't worry. You could get if you join today as a diamond member, you get this current kit. But don't worry, when you renew next year, you'll get the kit that comes out in 3 weeks' time. So don't worry about that. Or indeed, you can buy 2 years. It's up to you. You don't lose out for renewing early. Okay. Shall we take a look at our last section of products, and then we are going to have a last demonstration? Is that okay?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Now I've been doing too much chatting and too much reading of what people are saying and too much watching Anne-Marie that I haven't actually looked at what I'm going to do next. So we're going to wing this, guys. Are you ready? Let's have a look. Win It Weekly Reminder. We've already done that. Ribbon threading nesting frames rectangles. I reckon that's this one. Let's take a look. So these are our fantastic Moonstone nesting dies, and there are 2 different ones here, but they're ribbon threading ones. Okay, so it's the best way to look at it. I mean, you can see this here, and if I turned it round, you'd be able to see kind of what it looks like. But what effect are you going to get? Well, you're going to get this effect here. It's the ribbon weaving in and out of whatever it is that you've die cut. Isn't that gorgeous? Really, really. So ribbon adds a little bit of. It makes it tactile.
Yeah, it just has another texture, doesn't it?
So it includes the dot details around each scallop edge, and you can tile the border as well for as long as you want. So if you want a super long border, you could tile it. And you have the same idea with the circles, which is fantastic. Really, really nice. These are $19.99, but for diamond members, saving 25%, they're $14.99 instead. Okay, but you've got to be a diamond member to get that price. Anne-Marie, I think we're going to get a demo of this from you, are we?
Yes, we are, yeah.
Because you look like you're doing things with ribbon. Some examples. Really, really nice. Let It Snow. Absolutely gorgeous. And that's cool, isn't it? Isn't that good?
It's
Simple,
so cute, isn't
but
it?
really, really effective. So that was made by Hannah Horn. Thank you so much, Hannah, for that card. Really nice. I like that happy birthday in the middle. It looks like it's moving. It's a bit 3D, isn't it? I thought it was an aperture for a second there because it's just that this is above, isn't it? Really, really nice.
Cool, isn't
I like
it?
that.
Yeah.
I like that background paper as well. So that's probably from one of our duo design pads, is it? Oh no, it's card.
I was going to say, I think
It's
it might
card.
be from one of our thingies.
Adorable Scribble pattern pack?
Yeah.
Potentially. Different example of these being used, but with mirri. Look at it catch the light.
So jazzy, isn't it?
Because you get it's kind of embossed as well, isn't it? As you go around, as
Yeah.
we said, it catches the light amazingly with your mirri. Because you know mirri's a flat thing and just catches the light in swathes, but this catches the light all over the show. Really, really nice. Love it with that 3 different ribbons there.
Yeah, using the little skinny ones. So you can put, the one I'm using today is like 7mm. So that's like kind of like the max if you're using the satin. But if you're using something like an organza that's got a little bit more give, you can probably go a little bit chunkier and you'll get more of like a little bit of a fluffy look, if you will.
Now, I like this one as well because I love this kind of rainbow effect.
Oh, it's cool, isn't it?
It's really, really nice. And that's using black there, so you've got black mirri that's been used.
I love that we're not even use the frames on that one. That's, that little extra strip that you get in there.
Is, which again can be tiled, yeah?
Yes, yeah. So
absolutely
you can do it
brilliant.
lengthways.
Love that. That's really funky and that's a cool card, isn't it? So that's Kirsty. But Kirsty, I have to say, of the cards that I've shown today, I think that one is rocking it.
It's cool, isn't it?
Colour-wise, amazing colour choice. It's really
almost
nice.
looks
I like the
like
ivory.
tartan, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? Really, really nice. I like everything about that card. So congratulations, really nice bit of card making there. Well done. Okay, so $14.99 instead of $19.99, which is fantastic. We've also got some ribbon as well. Some ribbon that works perfectly with it. Here we go. It's £5.99 instead of £9.99. You've got 24 metres in there, 3, 6 and 7. So you've got 3 different sizes in there, and as you can see, £5.99 for Diamond members only. One thing that Anne-Marie's going to be using to make this this gorgeous ribbon card is our bow maker. Normally £6, £4. So £3.99 for a craft tool. It's a sizable craft tool as well, that, isn't it?
It's so handy to have. It's always in my box, but I have to admit I need the instructions to use it.
Do
because
you?
I always do it wrong.
Do you do it wrong?
Yeah, so luckily it comes with the instructions.
It's brilliant. It's a really, really good. We've sold, I mean, so many thousands of these, many thousands of these.
It's just the other things it does as well. It isn't just bows. You can do pom-poms on there. You can do tassels on that as well.
Yes.
So it's really, really handy for those like extra little bits that you can do.
Absolutely. We've got a North American distributor that stocks this, and their problem is when they come in, they buy like 800 at a time or something like that. And so this goes in and out of stock. So if you haven't got it yet, grab it, especially the fact that it's £3.99, because when they I'll be like, okay, I've got 800, I'm all right for a couple of months, and then bang, they just take the lot. It's really annoying. Isn't it annoying when people buy things?
Oh, it's so annoying.
You know what I mean? It's okay. So, and we've got our embossing and shaping tool set as well, in your nice hunky-dory purple, of course. You've got, I think, there's 6 different sizes. Or I think there's 5 different sizes.
I think there's, yeah.
Because
One of
there's
them's
an 8
doubled
mil
up.
twice.
Yeah.
Which is really strange because that one and that one is 8 mil. Usually because you're going to need, you're going to be using usually one of them, so you get the 8 and the 12 together, which are the 2 supersized ones. But you are going to be, depends. You can use mix and match really. Okay?
Yeah, definitely. We use those a lot for obviously shaping things. The larger one is great for shaping like your flowers and things like that. But the skinny one, the super skinny one, is really good if you need to score on your trimmer.
Okay.
So if at any point, I mean, it's kind of those funny diagonals that you need to do.
Yes.
It's not as easy on your scoreboard, and you can kind of line it up, and it fits in that channel perfectly.
Okay.
So you can score on your scoreboard and
Okay,
on your
well,
trimmer
that's
as
clever.
well.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's really clever. That's good. Anne-Marie, that's £6.99 instead of £9.99. So we're getting 30% off. These are the kind of deals that you get if you're a Diamond member. But you've got to be a Diamond member to be able to get these deals. So let's go to Anne-Marie for a demo.
So we're going to use those ribbon threading nesting dies, and I'm just going to sneak in this little congratulations die in the middle as well, so we can run both of these two together. So I'm just going to cut these out of Ink Me. So we're just going to have quite a nice, clean and simple card. So let me just get these plates. And I'm going to leave the metal plate in. I'm going to risk it. And just pop that through the machine.
Oh, Anne-Marie, that's the first one that he's had that he said hasn't gone very well.
Oh no.
Yeah, so he said maths was not good. But he said,
tested him.
But everyone said it was bad.
Yeah.
Everyone said it was hard. Thankfully, paper 2 and 3 are after half term. Okay. Oh well, but the rest have gone very well so far. But maths is tricky, isn't it?
So hard,
Maths
isn't it?
is hard.
Joe's is really good at maths. He definitely gets it from
one of his
gets it
favourites,
from
yeah.
Mark. It's not me. Yeah, he loves maths. Yeah, maths and history. Okay, so let's just grab that off here. Again, we've gone super sticky.
That's just the pressure, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Now, if you need to remove some of the tack from it, obviously, you can get your low tack tape and you can pop it onto your any piece of clothing or anything like that.
Just so it gets a little bit of fluff. Yeah, definitely.
A little bit of fluff.
It's always worth kind of sticking it on the waist as well, sticking it on the bit of the cardstock that you don't need. So if it does tear, it's not tearing your kind of good bit that you need on your card. So I'm just going to pop that out of the way for now. Let's come back to this. So you can see it's got all of those little sections already cut out for us to pop our ribbon through.
Who's watching? Our Stacey.
Oh no.
Good morning, our Stacey.
She stresses me out when she watches.
I think she's WFH today, working from home.
She is.
Good morning, Stacey. How are you, darling? Hope you're having a lovely day there. Hope the sun is shining where you are.
So I've already made a start on this one because it is a little bit of a, not too lengthy, but just to save a bit of time, I've already made a start on the ribbon threading. So we're just going to continue this. So just looping that ribbon through to create our lovely border.
So each time that you go, when you go up and down, that's when you'd pull through. Because if you go up and down too many times and then pull through, I guess it's going to catch a little.
It might catch, yeah. So you can do a couple of times.
Give it a try.
But yeah, you can kind of go a few times. Just try and keep your rubbing edge nice and neat as well to make sure that it's not kind of fraying too much. You could put a little bit of
tiny bit of glue maybe?
or a little bit of low-tack tape or something just around the edge to make it like
so it
sharper.
Or of course you could trim it as you go along if you need to trim a little bit off.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think this is lovely. It looks really good.
It's so pretty, isn't it? And such a really simple kind of technique, but it looks absolutely gorgeous. I mean, like I said, we're just keeping it very simple with the white and the pink on this one.
So the reason that Jess mentioned Stacey there is because Stacey is our chief Moonstone. She Captain Moonstone.
She is.
She is Captain Moonstone.
Moonstone masks and stamps.
Captain Moonstone masks and stamps. So this is one of Stacey's designs, I should imagine. So therefore, she's probably keeping her eye on Anne-Marie to make sure
she does.
She'll be taking notes, Anne-Marie.
She does this.
She'll give you the
feedback.
Give you the feedback later on.
We've seen Stacey in here a few times the last few weeks, bringing us all sorts of amazing demos with her products. So just make sure that that's sitting nice and neat there.
And I guess that putting it through every one or two that you do just means that you can make sure that it doesn't get twisted.
Yes.
Because when it does that, you'd have to
really
unpick
annoying.
it if you will, wouldn't you?
It is really annoying. Okay, so I'm just gonna pop a little bit of high-tack tape in this corner.
And that's all you'll need, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. We don't need much more than that, because we're going to stick it down anyway, so we can pop a little bit of tape over it. So I'm just going to kind of trim that one off at an angle like that. Just turn that one round and trim that one off like that. So they both just kind of get in that little section there. So that's our border done.
And there you go. All the working is hidden behind.
It's all hidden behind there. We'll stick that on with a few foam pads as well, so it gives it even more lift. I've got one of our stitch edge tent folds here. And we're just going to add a little bit of ink onto the edges. So I'm going to just get my pinks out. So
I love those stitch edge tent folds. I think it just adds a little bit more to them. They're really quite pretty.
It's really pretty, isn't it? I feel like this chiffon's going to be a little bit too dull compared to the ribbon we've used. Yeah, let's go with our blush. I thought this would be right, but there's a little bit of doubt just in case it wasn't the right one. So we're just going to take that around up to that little stitch detail, so it just highlights that even more with that lovely blush pink. And obviously that's also just going to sit really nicely with our pink that we've used on the ribbon threading as well. So we'll just keep taking that around all four sides. You can bring it in further if you wanted to, but it's quite nice just bringing it up to that stitch edge. You can even mask if you want to. If you want like a sharper edge, you can mask off with your tape on the inside of that line, so it gives you that really sharp finish. But we're going for a nice, little bit more of a softer look for this one. There we go. So that's our edges. So you can see once we pop that on, it just fits perfectly within that stitch detail, and it just makes that frame pop even more because we've kept that bright white. We're going to go in with our sentiment, and I'm going to colour this in with the blush as well. So I'm just going to pop those little bits out.
Anne-Marie Rose says, I had a note in my order saying I'm due to renew, but I don't want the same gift as before. Is it best I wait, and when shall I renew for a new gift? Okay, Rose. Yes, it's completely up to you when you renew. The current gift, if you renewed in the last 365 days or so, if you renewed from when gift 2, the second diamond gift launch, which was the sort of end of May, beginning of June last year, then you'll have already had the gift that is available right now. The new gift launches in about, is it 3 weeks?
Something like
It's
that.
very early June.
You shimmied some things around yesterday, so I'm not 100% sure now.
We did some shimmying, and Anne-Marie and I did some shimmying because we've got a little bit of a fun thing that we've been planning, haven't we, Anne-Marie?
We do.
But we're not saying.
No, we're not.
But my goodness, it's fun. My goodness, it's cool. It's funky.
Yeah.
And it's happening in a couple of weeks' time, which is good. Hey, next week's fantastic as well, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
We've got some really good weeks coming up, guys.
Yes, it is.
About 3 weeks or so, Rose, you'll see it. Don't worry, we will launch it. We'll do a couple of days worth of shows because the new gift's absolutely gorgeous. We want to give everyone the opportunity to grab it and to see it as well. It's beautiful. Colleen says, Dan, did you see my message about stickables? I didn't, I'm afraid. Hopefully the whoever's looking at the messages has checked that for you.
Okay.
Jamie says, I leave a train of red tape carrier all over my house.
Oh, I know. I feel you. Absolutely. We all do it. Okay, I'm just going to trim down some of these chunky strips so that we can get this on.
Susan's worked it. Right, okay, so Susan says that she really likes the new 12mm red high-tech tape. The backing is much easier to remove. We feel that it is. So this is a slightly new composition. It's actually more sticky.
Yeah.
We feel it's more sticky. It's very, it's hard to work out exactly how sticky things are, but we think it's more sticky, and we think the backing is a little bit easier to remove as well. So we're really, really pleased. We worked with the manufacturer for this, so really, really pleased.
Okay, just get these last couple of foam pads on. I've nowhere to put those bits. I'll put them there. And then we can stick this on. But before I stick it on, I need to just have a look at the placement because I need to do a little bit of stamping as well. Because we've got that congratulations, this is from our combo, so it does mean that it comes with some lovely stamps as well. So let me just grab those off there. So let's bring the card back in and just see how this is going to look. So we're going to have that frame across there. We can stick our congratulations in because that's going to fit perfectly across the middle like that, and then we're going to go with It's a Go because we've got pinks, we're being very traditional, so just get those stamps off there.
Stacey, if you're still watching, my friend, there's a question here, or a suggestion that is up your street. Sandra on YouTube says, Dan, can I suggest if there is a way to indicate the release hole on the die, it would be helpful. So I guess that dies have release holes, Anne-Marie, so that you can press something into it. But working out what's a release hole and what's part of the design when it's an intricate die might be difficult. So I wonder whether like putting a circle around.
Yeah, they might be able to do like a little bit of etching
or something like that.
Yeah.
Stace, have a think because that's a nice little feature, that I think. Sandra, good idea. We'll see. Stacey will see if she can do something with that.
Okay, so just lining those up on there, then I can take that away. Go to our plate, pick that up, and then just going in with that same blush, we can add that onto here. I hope this is going to be dark enough. If it's not, obviously we can restamp. No, it's too pale. Let's go to our chiffon. See if that picks it up a little bit more. Obviously this is the beauty of our stamp press, is we can go back in. That will do the job perfectly, so we can take that back out now and go back in with our frame. So we know that that stamping's done and it's perfect. And we can just add that over the top, keeping it within that lovely little stitch detail as well. It's super cute.
Yeah, it's lovely colour-wise, that, isn't it?
There we go.
Really, really nice.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Anne-Marie, lovely. I think the ribbon there, it's so tactile, it adds something different. Love the sentiment there, love the colours that you've used. Congratulations, it's a girl.
It's a girl.
Very,
it's
very
a
nice.
pink one.
Thank you, Anne-Marie. Guys, diamond deals are live until the middle of next month, at which point they'll change. All the current products will go back to their full regular price, and a load of new products will come down in price for Diamond members only. Remember, the time to celebrate, there's a couple of things on there that are at that lower price and have been for the whole 12 months. So always keep your eyes out on that. If you're Diamond, you can get them whenever you want. So if you are replenishing your mirri, you can get that mirri at £6.99 instead of £9.99 throughout the whole year, which is great. Okay, 3 demos from Anne-Marie, 3 very nice and very different demos from Anne-Marie as well. Thank you very much for those today. A couple of things to tell you about. TV schedule. Catch Natalie this afternoon for lots of new launches. We talked about this earlier on. She'll be live at 1 o'clock with deluxe craft pads, 2 o'clock with designer mirri card, 3 with pop-up steppers, and 4 with the floral reveal concept card. The braces, mate. Not very easy, that.
It's not easy anyway, that one.
Floral reveal concept card kit as well. So we've got a takeover on Hobby Maker today. So between 1 and 5?
Yeah.
1 and 5. Okay, be watching Hobby Maker this afternoon. You get a whole afternoon of Hunky Dory, which is what people were asking for before, which is great. Next up on Hunky Dory TV, we're ending the week on a high with a fiver Friday offer. That's good. Tune in to grab a bargain with over 50 products for just a £5 each. That's tomorrow.
Like
do we know who's on tomorrow?
Definitely Kat.
It's Kat. Kat does a lot of Fridays, doesn't she?
Is it Nat and Kat?
Who and Kat? Nat and Kat tomorrow. You can see. Okay, and then the last thing it says here is end credits, which we'll do in a second. Thank you very much for spending an hour with us. We really appreciate your time. We hope that you've had a nice time. We certainly have. It's goodbye from me. It's goodbye from Jess.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from Anne-Marie.
Bye.
We'll see you soon.